The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. And his punter Ethan Evans gonna send this one away. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback. That high upside that made him the #1 pick overall. No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
We've set it down from 37. To the air on 1st down. Young. Dumped off to his running back. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap now to Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's Cox, hits the Arizona rookie. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
All this guy did was lead the Rams to the playoffs for the 3rd time in 4 years, Kate, a season ago. Getting them their first postseason win, in fact, since Super Bowl 56. This guy, he already sits top 10 in career completions, yards, and touchdowns. He's been the model of consistency.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Stafford from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Throwing the out route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams have the first down.
At the 47-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Stafford now off the play fake. He's got Smith again. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. Second down. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the set. They have second and pretty long here. Stafford throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Stafford back to throw. Has it in close. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still third down.
Now that delay of game certainly ups the difficulty on this third down. They need 7. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Makes the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Number 17, Adams. A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. They apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Going for it. It's Williams. And they stop him. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. How about the big fella in the middle coming through? Get out of his way, disrupting everything. How about that?
Why am I picturing some household, I don't know where, but a mom and dad, an aunt and uncle, an old coach, somebody celebrating because that defensive tackle just made his name known. They eat double teams. They gobble up people at the line of scrimmage. Not often do they make the headlines. Not often do they get to score, but the big fella just did.
So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. It's fielded at the 14. Escapes a defender. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. Getting into his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Young working from the gun. He keeps it and takes on. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Young to throw it. He's making a bid for it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He's calling his own number again. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, Young. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to give them the lead.
That field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Here's a design run. So just a one-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to Orlando. Our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. So let's get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First call here coming from the shotgun. They fake the handoff, now Safford. Nakua here, he's got it! And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory. Williams now on first and 10. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They put Adams in motion left. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still first down.
Set him back 5, it's first and 15 after the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the
4. That's another Rams first down.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stafford's going to throw for it. And the pass is caught. Tap 2 more onto the score.
Rams 10, Panthers 3.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. The inside give to Dowell. He's Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Dowdle again. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. A tight end in motion now. Going to the ground again on first. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Now Stafford to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw it. They did it. He made the interception. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Panther offense headed out to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. To the air on first down. Young. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Connecting on the slant. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers losing by 7. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Young again. Completed to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's first and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Setting up to pass. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing now. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Whittington now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Intended for Puka Nakua. Incomplete. Covered by J.C. Horn.
Clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 14 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. It's Stafford once more. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
15. First down, Los Angeles.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Stafford's going to throw once more. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Stafford throwing again. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Running for the marker with Williams. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one, and with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now? Every eye in this place, Brock, now staring right at Harrison Mevis. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.